long time no see. I'm in, where am I? Coxsackie, New York. Yes, that's the name of it, Coxsackie. I don't know who's responsible for that. Oh, don't mind my one earring. I took it off because it kept getting stuck on my jacket while I was trying to back up this trailer. Hold on, let me put it on. Okay, there we go. Now I'm symmetrical. How have you guys been doing? I know I don't put up videos as often as I should, but just sometimes you just be tired. Like, really, y'all, when you get done driving, like, I don't be thinking about doing videos. I be thinking about going to sleep. But a little update with me. I'm still here with Prime. I'm still considering what it is that I want to do. I'm right now in the 2-year struggle. I call it the 2-year struggle because after 2 years, I'm still considered a rookie to, I guess, anybody. I've only been out here for 1.5 years. So in June, end of June, beginning of July, somewhere around there, I gotta get my date. I gotta message whoever for my date, my start date, or just look at my paperwork or whatever. But I've been out here for 1.5 years, and I am still considered a rookie. What I'm considering is I've gotten to the point where I want to be home more. At first I didn't care. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'll go over the road. Like, I would stay out for 2 months at a time. Like, I didn't care. That's how I used to run. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I miss home. I want to be still for a little bit. You know, I want to go home and get into bed, and I want to, you know, I just want to be home more and be just more social, and just, I'm craving that more, you know. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or whatever it is. I just know that that's kind of what I want now. And I'm in the 2-year struggle, and I say that because after 2 years of verifiable driving experience, you can pretty much go where you want. What I'm finding is the magic number is 2 years. Naturally, I would want to go to a smaller company when I leave Prime. Big fleets, I mean, Prime, yeah, is a big fleet, and Prime did me, or is doing me well. I'm okay, you know, with Prime, but I would like to join a smaller company now, where you're less of a number, you know, and there's more benefits and more home time and, you know, more pay. I'm looking at that, and I've been doing some research, and what I've been finding most is that all of those companies are looking for 2 years or more, and that's because of their insurance. You know, their insurance requires that drivers have 2 years or more. So that's where I am. I'm looking to stay with Prime for at least my 2 years before I leave, because, you know, I can leave and I can go to another company like Schneider or whatever that has regional options where I will be home more. But I don't want a company hop, you know. It's just easier to have one company on my resume for the 2 years, you know. And it's not that far away, you know. July is not that far away. But when you have that itch just to be home, and it's hard to wait. It's hard to wait these 5 months, 5 to 6 months. I'm telling you, it's been very hard. Like, every day I'm out here like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stay, do these 6 months, and then I'm gonna leave. And then I'm like, I just really want to go home right now. I just really want to go home right now. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't really need to go home right now. I can stick it out, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, man, Prime is a good company, and I do enjoy the atmosphere and the driver amenities and the organization that this company has, and how easy the setup is, and how, you know, seamless the setup is. Well, somewhat seamless. For the most part, it's seamless, especially the way that they made it for me, somebody who didn't know anything about trucking coming in. I felt very comfortable getting out on the road by myself, from the training that I got and the support thereafter. So, you know, Prime I have all kind of thoughts in my head. So that's why I call it the 2-year struggle. That's what I'm in now. And I talk to other drivers. The other drivers are a great resource. Talk to other drivers anytime that you get, and they'll say, hey, you know, I've been out here for 10, you know, 12, 15 years, and I've been with such and such whatever number of companies. And that's how you're gonna hop around. You just are. I know people say that it's bad to company hop, and companies look at that and blah blah blah, which they do, but most companies, especially if you're hopping to big fleets, they're gonna take you. Especially if your driving record is good, and you know, they're gonna take you. So they're like, you're gonna jump around in different companies. They was like, do what suits you best. You know, if you want to be home and if this company meets your requirement, go ahead and jump there. You know, nothing's written in stone, and 9 times out of 10, if you leave the company that you're leaving, like if I left Prime, if I leave on good terms, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna take you back if you want to come back. If you notice that the grass is not greener on the other side, or plans fell through, or whatever. So I talk to other drivers, try to get their insight, and it has been helping me. But I'm in this 2-year struggle. I'm like teeter-tottering, and then I've been feeling like, okay, well, let me just turn in my truck and just get off the truck for, you know, a couple of months, just rest, especially during these winter months. Y'all, winter driving is not for me. It's not for me. I don't like the cold. I don't like the weather conditions, the road I don't like any of it. And yes, I have driven through the winter. I did my first stint through the winter, and I had some bad experiences. They were very bad, very, very bad. I mentioned on my other videos, you know, I jackknife going up the mountains, all kind of stuff I done went through, and that determined that I don't like the winter. I'm good. And last year was my first time even seeing snow, being in snow, touching snow. Only snow that I saw was in the back of the freezer. Like, I'm from deep South Florida, you know. So it was new to me, and I went through it. And it seemed like because when I started, I started teaming, and it seemed like every dangerous situation we got in, I was driving. And I'm like, Lord, why? What's always happening to me? But in retrospect, it probably needed to happen that way because I could handle it, you know. So I'm glad that, because I'm calm. I'm a calm person. It takes a lot to get me riled up. So in a situation like that, I probably can keep my cool and think. So I'm good, you know, that happened while I was driving, and I got that experience, you know. So I can probably handle it, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Winter driving is not for me. And I've also talked to more tenured drivers who say, hey, stack your coins during the year. Winter comes, get off the truck, park it, and start back up when winter is over. I'm trying to get like that, y'all. I really am. But you know, I'm out here to pay my dues, as they say.